What is up, everybody? I'm Jared, and I'll be going over my core four of MLB picks for PrizePicks today. If you're new here, like, subscribe. That way we know that you're following along with the picks. Also helps you to get notified when the shows are posted. We do them every single day. And if you're not currently playing on PrizePicks and you want to give that site a try, if you sign up there using promo code WINDAILY, get your 100% deposit match up to $100. Also, go ahead and throw in a free 60-day trial period of Win Daily Gold. Get you access to all of our daily articles, get you access to our Discord. So go ahead and sign up there today using promo code Win Daily. So if we do a recap of our core four yesterday, we were perfect yesterday. We went 4-0. Grichuk had a pair of singles. Arenado homered. So did Brendan Rodgers, and we hit the under on the Phillies-Marlins game. So overall, just a great day. Hope you all played. We will look to continue the good times and go 4-0 today. So let's go ahead and jump in. The first one that we were going to go with today is I will be playing the narrative, and I am going to be going with Mr. Juan Soto and his hitter fantasy scores. So let's go ahead and pull up Juan Soto. So he has a 8.5 hitter fantasy score. Just love this spot for him today. Spent his first 4.5 years in Washington, makes his return tonight for the first time playing there, and he gets an incredibly soft matchup against Corey Abbott. Corey Abbott really struggled in his last outing, gave up 7 earned runs against the Phillies in just 3 2/3 of an inning. He's going to have a really tough sledding tonight with a really solid lineup. When you attack Corey Abbott, you want to attack him with lefties. Albeit it's a small sample size because he hasn't pitched too much in the majors. But lefties have just a massive 700 slugging percentage versus him this season. So I'm going all in with Juan Soto tonight. It's just a great spot for him. And then he also has a narrative. So the narrative always wins, and it's going to win tonight. Don't really need to go into too much detail with Soto. He's one of the best lefty hitters in the league. And with such a soft matchup, he should absolutely crush tonight. He's one of my top home run picks for the night. Our model has him at 14, so they are assuming that he's modeling or that he's homering. So we're going to go with the over on the Juan Soto 8.5 hitter fantasy score. The next one that we're going to go with is Luis Robert and his 1.5 total bases. Let's go ahead and pull that one up. Robert and the White Sox get a really nice matchup tonight against Daniel Norris. Daniel Norris is going to be making his first start back in Detroit tonight. He spent most of the season with the Cubs out of the pen, but he is going to be starting tonight. He should be stretched out enough over the last month. He's been pitching in the minors as a starter for the Tigers, so not too worried about length with him tonight. When you attack Daniel Norris, you want to do it with righties. Righties have a 600 slugging percentage against him this year and a WOBA over 400. So both really strong indicators that he struggles against righties. With Robert, dude's been lights out against lefties this year. He's got a 442 WOBA and a 400 batting average versus them. So great spot for him tonight. I expect him to get a pair of hits tonight. So we're going to go with the over on this 1.5 total bases for Robert. The next one that we're going to go with is Ryan McMahon and his 1.5 total bases. McMahon and the Rockies get a really nice matchup against Zach Davies. Davies is an average pitcher at best. I would actually call him a below average pitcher. When you attack him, you really want to do it when he's on the road, when he's away from Arizona. On the year, his biggest weakness has been lefties on the road. Lefties, when away from Arizona this year, they have a 469 slugging percentage versus him and a 345 WOBA. So that's one of his biggest struggles, and pitching in course tonight is just going to enhance those numbers. McMahon's coming into this one really hot. He's riding a 9-game hitting streak, and he has homers in 4 of his last 6 games. So with the platoon advantage tonight, really love this spot for him. So we're going to go with the over on the 1.5 total bases for Ryan McMahon. The next one, the final one that we're going to go with our core four, is going to be a no runs first inning. And we're going to go with that Orioles and Rays game. I expect this to be a really low scoring game. I have 2 decent pitchers on the mound. Corey Kluber going against Austin Voth. Voth has been really good over the last month, pitching to just a 2.35 ERA. This Rays lineup is just no longer a strong lineup like it was last year. Franco's been on the injured list a majority of the year. They no longer have guys like Austin Meadows in the lineup. So I expect Austin Voth to be able to really handle this lineup. With Kluber has been giving up some runs. He's got an ERA over 5 over the last month, but his xFIP is well under 4. It's at 3.77. So there is some positive regression coming his way. And with this game being in the Trop tonight, I expect it to be a low scoring because it's one of the worst hitting parks in the league. It's more of a pitcher's Stadium. So I expect this to be a low-scoring game. So does Vegas. It has one of the lowest totals on the board tonight. So we're going to go with the under on the no runs first inning for the Rays-Orioles game tonight. So if we do a recap, we're going to go with the over on the one. We're going to go with the over on the 8.5 hitter fantasy score for Juan Soto. We're going to go with the over on the 1.5 total bases for Luis Robert. We're going to go with the over on the 1.5 total bases for Ryan McMahon. And we are going to go with the under on the first inning runs allowed. So the no runs first inning allowed in that Rays-Orioles game. So that is our core for today. If you end up using them, make sure to hit like and subscribe. That way we know that you're following along with the picks. Also, if you have any questions about your own picks, make sure to drop some notes in the comments. Always happy to answer any questions that you may have. That said, we went 4-0 yesterday. Let's look to do it 2 days in a row. Good luck, everybody.